no one wants to neglect having a nice booty. So we are using our flex device on the glutes and also the hamstrings, back of the legs. These are two very, very large muscle groups, and they're also, I think, places that sometimes are hard to target, or to really get that next level result that everyone wants. You have to be so creative with your compound exercises and targeting all these different components of the muscle group. So with the flex device, what's neat is that, like I said before, you can position these in any distribution. No matter how small you are or how large you are, there's a pattern that's going to fit your muscles. So our patient is doing her first treatment. This is in prep mode. So the device was, when they were making it, super, super smart. I think everyone has had that experience where you try to go to the gym or you sign up for a trainer and you're very ambitious and you just get so sore on that first visit that you can't make it back into the gym. So because this is working out your muscles the same way, they came out. Ooh, we're gonna go up. I'm gonna go up by 2. We're gonna crank it up a little bit. She's definitely feeling it. I'm gonna go 1 more. If it's too much, tell me. So everyone's had the experience where they just go a little too hard too soon in the gym, and when they were developing this device, they knew that that was how your muscles reacted. So they made 3 different settings. One is like an intro, so that your muscles really start to get used to building up the strength and kind of tearing the fibers so that they build up stronger. So we are in that mode right now. It's prep mode, where the muscle is doing more of a twisting motion to strengthen and get used to the exercise. And then when she comes back, she'll start off in prep mode again. You can see these contractions. It's really cool. She is not doing this, the device is. But when she comes in, we're gonna go into 2 different stages of the treatment. And it's going to be where we really start to strengthen the muscle and then also tone the muscle a little bit more intensely. So because we're starting out and she's not working out quite as regularly, her muscles don't have that strength. We're starting from a lower point, a different, basically a different strengthening technique and at a lower energy. So throughout the treatment, we're gonna get this chime that tells us to crank up the energy, but of course within limits. As long as she's comfortable, I'm happy. But we are going to be building up that muscle just like you would at the gym. You would increase the weight, we're going to increase the intensity. How is it feeling? Can you describe it?
There's a couple different feelings I feel. Like one is kind of like you're in a really, really hard shower. And then one feels
so
kind of
pulsating.
Pulsating, and then one kind of feels like someone's giving you a really deep tissue massage. That's what I'd have to say.
Yeah, some people really love deep tissue massages. I'm not personally one of them. This shower head massaging one sounds really nice, but the whole thing is that your muscles, as you go through this strengthening, exercising process, your body naturally releases and metabolizes differently. So everyone's response is going to be different. You're going to have some people who have more soreness, some people who get really hungry because they've metabolized a lot. You are contracting like crazy right now, hang in there. But what could be expected is you're gonna feel a little bit of that, potentially like that burning, that lactic acid buildup, because your muscles are contracting. That's a natural byproduct. You would also expect to feel varying degrees of soreness in the days after. So the treatment is repeated every 2 to 5 days for 4 to 6 treatments. And in that time frame, if you're very sore, we can extend it a little bit. If you're not so sore, we can come in every other day and get through that treatment regimen very quickly. You're getting a pretty quick 30% improvement in muscle tone and size. And then also some of the less intense side effects that people notice is they might have to use the restroom after. There's a lot of that contraction and stimulation. You want to be really good and hydrated. You might be sweating. You are metabolizing as this works. While your muscles are being toned, you also reduce fat as well. So while that's not the main goal of this device, they have their sister device, which is TRUSCULPT ID. That is not the main goal of Flex, but it's definitely a very good perk that comes along with it. We're just waiting to crank you up. You're about 15 minutes in. You don't look like you're sweating. Your muscles are going nuts, contracting. And in a few minutes, we'll bump up, or actually, how are you now? Are you a little sensitive? You want this up? Okay, so speaking point, everybody's different. How your body is feeling one day to the next is definitely variable. For our patient right now, hormonally and where she is in her cycle, she's at a point where her body's a little bit more sensitive. Her muscles are going to fatigue a little faster, and that's okay. So for this first treatment, we know that. That's the reason that we talk and get to know who our patient is before we really start treatment and how we can customize for you. So our energy's a little bit lower, and that's fine. We're gonna crank up on the next one. She'll be stronger and stronger, and we kind of go at your pace. So as your muscles get stronger, we'll step into the next phase of toning. But other than that, we are hanging out. She's comfortable, and her muscles are getting its nice little workout, as you can see here. So stay tuned, guys. We are loving this device. We're super excited, and we have been using the TruSculpt ID left and right for skin tightening and fat reduction. And so like I was saying earlier, what's really nice about this one is now we're targeting all the areas of improvement. So we are going to improve the muscles. We're going to improve definition, reduction. It's going to be great for posture and overall health as we get older and remain strong in the core, and then reduce fat and tighten skin. So here's an all-in-one. We're super excited. That's a TruSculpt Flex. This is cool.